omuntu eyasoma essawa yalo ne waba atunda muzigo mu kikubo mwe bali bakola bizinesi ze bali mu maduuka mwe mulowooza akabatasoma amanyi kyasuubula nga kimuwa amanyi kyasuubula nga kimusala omuntu atasoma akeera kumakya n'afumba omunaanansi n'amala n'ayiwa ebikuta omuntu ayasoma amanyita ebikuta bina variation you get? So nze kyensobola okubagamba as me, that's why I'm here. Maybe sandibaddewo because ntambudde ensi I have a money, I have mans. Big money. What are you laughing? I'm beautiful. I'm looking good. I have many mans.
And you have big money.
Yes. So, please, my young brothers and sisters, olina okukyusa nga weesigama ku kufumiitiriza nga weesigama okulabira ku basajja nga ba Amis Kigundu nga you have ne examples nti esawa ya leero Honorable Santege Sebagala tumwogerako naye remembrance ze singa katwa tusonga ku bizimbe bye tusonga kaliya ye yali nene you know naye oyinza okunoonya legacy ye even right now singa oba you get njagala right now singa oba you get njagala kinchogerwa n'abasajja like example nga Mr. Wavamuno Gordon y'omu ku basooka okukola TV mu ggwanga yatuusa Benz I think ayina sente zimmala according to situation lyayitamu naye still yaddayo n'asoma why because education is the key. It's the end.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you for stressing that point of reading seasons and knowing what to do for each season. Coming back to you, Nagoya, I'm told you're here doing a course in radio and television.
Television production.
Television production. Okay. Now, institutions like UNCAT are offering those courses, not necessarily to people who are coming from senior 6, senior 4, but if you have a skill, just as Jennifer. But I've never gone through formal structured education. But they would love to come and get the education. Jennifer is talking about that it adds value. You know, even when you're good at something, your legacy becomes more traceable when you get this form of education. Then the way you have a skill and you can't, she said, like the country people, marketing would be so hard because you don't know who you're going to sell to. Like the people who can't do their business plans and strategy. So, do you think these institutions like UNCAT are doing enough to tell people out there that there is an opportunity, come and take it? And you who is doing this course, how do you think it's going to change you and become an ambassador of the same product to the public way?
Okay, Madam Moderator, thank you so much for the question. So, I think these institutes are really doing a great job. They're doing something big that the world isn't really getting to know. Because when you look very well in the past years, there was an assumption that the government had to eliminate people who are having certificates and the diplomas because they feel like they're not really qualified for studies or for jobs that are really worth it. But I feel like these people are qualified because by the time you take those 2 years, no tula mchibina no soma, the knowledge you're getting of akamagezi go likufuna gagenda kuga sensi gagenda kuga sabwe ngabwe na buli omu nekati obuzibu tuli mufuna bwe nti omuntu agenda kujja agenda kufuna akamagezi agenda manya nti nina kusoma kino nti television kitegeeza kino. They're only going to know the definitions and they're not going to know how to act it. That's the problem that we're having in secondary schools and the curriculum right now in Uganda. nti omwana agenda mu kibiina amanyi nti ngenze kusoma. Yes, agenda soma, agenda vayo another 20 points, aina byonna, naye nga they do not have the skills that they're supposed to use to make themselves great in the world. Having the books and everything is not really enough. What we need right now are skills. How are you going to use the books for kwegata? Ebitabo byolina ogenda bikosoja okugatta ku ggwanga Uganda. Bw'otunya obulungi statistics, Uganda Bureau of Statistics, egamba nti 15.2% graduates are unemployed. Why is that? They have the books, but they have failed to put what they have learned in the books into action. That's why these institutions are coming in and they're helping on what could not be done. So far, for the time I've studied at UMCAT, I'm a new student. I think this is my day 5 year at UMCAT. But the fact that UMCAT has given me the platform to come and present myself to the world with a presidential advisor, many people of my type have not got the chance to do so. That is what we are talking about. So what they know, so my theory, because into practice, right now I'm practicing. Tomayat, in the next 10 years, I am going to also be one of the best TV great personalities that are going to have. You get it? So that is why these institutions need to really be invested in by the government. We need to take our call to the government. Government, the institutes of quality, JZE, Zetaga, Obiamba, Panga, college in Chile. Tosobola kugamba mwana ati agenda soma okubeera TV producer ng'ate takwatangako ku camera. It can't happen. You can't become a good TV producer when you've not been to a studio. Yes, schools are teaching people to become doctors, journalists. I want to become a lawyer. Then go get a lawyer, senior 6, but you've not been to a debate to know how you're going to win a case. You've not been to a studio to know how to win a case. But these institutes are really doing a great job. They're really helping out with education.
And teach your roles and your data flow. Because there's so many other institutions where is this the best place where you can get your course and get skills? What is that data factor that you think UMCAT is offering that other people get? And how do you think UMCAT can put the world what they're doing so that other people know where to get these skills?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. Personally, I chose UMCAT because I've heard of UMCAT many times. I have my sister, I have my friends that have passed through UMCAT and have really become something great out there in the world of television production and media. So choosing UMCAT isn't a good foundation, is the beginning of everything. Twins a Zimba foundation here from a school that is not really giving, and then you think you're going to also build the best foundation out of yourself. So UMCAT gives you a great foundation, and I don't need to really say that it gives you, but there are examples of many people who are going through UMCAT and have become something great. Let me talk about, I have my friend, she's called Helen Smeta. She's from UMCAT. She's a media personality at Sanyuka Television with Next Media. And I also have she's my auntie, Rita Kanyang at Soul Media. She's from UMCAT. But they have made it out in the media. There is MC Katz. He's out there, Carlin Maka. They're really something in the media world because of UMCAT. So before we, even in our normal life, that the tuna tunulira chichi chetwagala, leka tulabe nga je tugenda ofuna ekyo chetwagala, kituwera ddala ekintu ekigenda okubanga kitugatta. Yes.
Thank you for emphasizing the point of social capital and social network. Thank you so much. Madam Jennifer, back to you. What you want to know what was UMCAT in the beginning? Did you get your roles that you did?
Thank you so much, moderator. Watching and choosing the UMCAT, I have a reason why. Many of the students of the UMCAT, the one was is a knowledge. One, UMCAT means of better, they know most. Two, they saw me several. According to what is about the one, watching, I was saying about what parliament. That's why I choose UMCAT. Secondly, njagala nnyo ekintu ekimpa emirembe. Baprofesa bali ku UMCAT bawa emirembe because bogerezeganya naawe some problems tetulina abazadde oba naga people tebamanyi kye baagala n'abazadde abamu basindika abaana mu masomero nga tebamanyi baana baabwe kye baagala, ng'abaana baabwe si bafrendi baabwe ne babakaka maybe okusoma ebintu bye batali suppose oba bye batayagala. Wesanga omwana omukaka abeere dokita ng'omwana ayagala kubeera lawyer, era the end of the day agenda okweninga nga ye teyali suppose kubeera ekyo gwemama kyomukasa because tewamuwa mikwano gye. Batumukati baprofesa batusomesa mikwano gyaffe nti twogerezeganya nabo, bamanya bwowulira, bamanya kiki oyagala exactly kyebafokasingako, kyebakukaka bintu biso okumanya kiki n'embeera gyendimu. Some people kati nga ffe bantu abakulu tulina businesses, tuba ne stress, wazeyo ng'oba omwana akoze oba omukozi n'ojja mu class either nga olina something naye ye wa professor tumula n'amanya, so that's why I choose omukati ne mu sounding bw'oyogera nti ogi wange oba obi wange omukati networking nawagambye networking zezimu kusoso capital nti ojja kuba ne gwe nasoma naye either ndi kumukati waliwo abasoma nejo sibaagala nina njagala kusobola mu mitiyana zambaali kati afisa MP Nansana ninayo kyenjagala neŋŋamba nti nina ani yasoma ne zambaali yali kumukati nange ndi kumukati tugamba nti tujja nga tujja mu buli kaseera tubeerawo ne babeerawo ne bagenda naye abagenda ate babeerako era bebaleeta bajja okubuuza nti gundi wali kumukati mu mwaka guno zambaali omumanyi sobola okugenda byo so kyekimu kubi that's why nakyuzinga omukati.
And from your very point about from what you said, I got to the liberalism, the way